So chat wants to know, is Cousin Jay still in NELK?
Damn, chat, you gotta wait for the sauce, all right? We gotta know who Cousin Jay is first. Everyone wants to know about NELK. We're gonna pause on NELK, okay? We're gonna get to that. But seriously, what do you guys want to know?
What's your honest opinion on Happy Dad? I know I'm going to be a happy father one day, and I don't have a father in my life. So what's it like having a father in your life?
Hmm. What's your honest opinion? So wait, well, Cousin Jay, I have this real question for you. Happy Dad, right? What comes to mind, Happy Dad?
Like what comes in my...
Yeah, what comes to mind?
Wait, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, we actually are?
Yeah.
Oh, the computer. Okay, I'm locked in. Okay, let me lock in. Chad, does he look like Kyle? I'm sorry. Like everyone keeps saying you look like Kyle from NELK.
But when you hear Happy Dad, what comes to your mind?
What's it like having a father that, honestly speak?
Yeah. So speaking of, then we're going to transition a little bit with father. Females growing up without a father. What's your take on that? But do you think
I
females...
know that's a common theme. I mean, nowadays, like a lot of us were born in accidents, so at the end, I think you just got to run with it. We just got to run with what we got. You know what I mean? For these females out here, I appreciate. I love everybody. I love everybody.
Do you have an experience with any female that grew up without a father? Because there's always this controversy when a girl doesn't have a father, she quote unquote sluts out.
Well, that can happen with or without. But have I ever experienced a woman or encountered a woman who's fatherless?
Yes, that daddy issues, quote unquote.
I mean, I think not having a father or a mother in your life even should be a reason why you act out of character. But I can see how that can make you upset or make you feel like you're worthless. But I encourage people to just learn to just deal and operate with the things that they have in their life. Like I'm fatherless. I did some fatherless activities growing up, and I still make mistakes, and I'm bettering myself every day as much as possible. And so, yeah, man. I mean, I don't hate my dad because I never seen him. It's just that nigga was a scammer, and so I wasn't able to. And that's why I choose not to scam my fans. You know what I'm saying? It's scam my people, scam the people in my life. I choose to just be righteous as much as possible. Am I petty? Yes. Am I working on it? Yes. Next question.
So let's dive in a little bit deeper then.
Okay, let's go. I can't swim. Can I get a floaty?
That was the next question, but I actually want to know, you're the person you are because of traumatic past experience, not you, just in general people, right? When it comes to trust, and you've been with, let's just say, A-list influencers, creators, are these people putting out an acts? Or is that what they really are?
It's all marketing. You can be whoever you want to be in the social media world. You can be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be in real life. Look at 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, I would know him. I don't know him like it's not my man. But that guy, he chose to be a troll based off the perception that he put on the internet. And he gathered a huge audience simply off being like the bad guy.
So do you think 6ix9ine was not being 6ix9ine that like on camera and off camera?
I mean, the person that I met, like this was a long time ago, but no way, shape, or form do I get along with rats. But just to give you an example, I didn't see him as a rat.
You saw him as Dave.
I see him as his name. I treat everybody, whether you're homeless, whether you're a celebrity, doesn't matter who you are. I see you for who you are. Doesn't matter how other people view you. But that doesn't mean I'll associate myself with you. But I can still appreciate different things about each and every single one of us,
So it's like you want people to eat just not at your table.
I'd rather eat with people at my table because right now the table's pretty empty, as you could tell. But I'm excited because I have my little brother coming back down, and I am looking forward to bringing him into a Dream Squad character.
Dream Squad. The OG Dream Squad. Are you still all boys? Or I'm asking this question because everyone wants to know boys or no boys?
I think I'm turning into a man. So I'd say before we were boys, but we had to grow up and time moves on. So we're mid. I think.
That's a real answer. No, that.
I think so. That's how I identify as a man.
You think the Dream Squad could have been bigger than it could have been bigger if it continued?
Well, the Dream Squad, I'm not quite sure if I'll like really announce any characters. I think people kind of found the characters themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I never on paper said this person is a part of my squad. This person is a part of my squad. So that might be an error on my end when it comes to business, which is something that I'm learning, which is why my quote unquote best friend is my lawyer, my attorney. I love that guy.
Did you just come from work, or are you going to go to work? What's up to Planet Fitness? Everyone wants to know is it you actually work at Planet Fitness?
Yes.
What are your shifts looking like?
Well, I mean, a lot of people come up to me while I'm at work, and I'm honestly not trying to get fired, so I don't feel comfortable with sharing my hours. It's something to speak about off camera. I get this question left and right, but yeah.
But no serious though, Gleason. You've experienced everything around the world. What do you hate about traveling? Because you have the privilege to travel, and everyone will wish to do it. But like the reality, what is it to travel? And actually, this is still a job at the end of the day.
I mean, I love it. I just need like a really locked in assistant. And I think I found one. And so that's where I might pause a little bit. And as always, I'm always cooked when I'm on these podcasts. I don't, you seem like a very presentable guy. Like I like the way you carry yourself. No D. I don't want to take you shop. Yeah. But like on a serious note, you seem like a very sincere guy. Met you through TikTok. For sure, it's like, hey, let's meet up. You came across very nice. And to answer your question, I might go on a tangent.
Yeah.
To bear with me, I have ADHD, and I diagnosed myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, man, you keep being you, man.
No, yeah. I mean,
Being you.
but also too, when people want to know the famous thing, and you know what's coming.
Moms.
I was gonna actually say Miles, like the second one, but the main one,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is what do you see yourself with your merchandise?
Where do I see myself?
Yeah, because everyone comes see cousin Jay's broke, cousin Jay's broke, cousin Jay's broke. But you had merchandise going on, you had your Twitch going on, you have all this creative stuff, juices flowing, and you're streaming.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's my bread and butter. Yes, I did take a break for different reasons because, I help a lot of people out. Like, I'm pretty much like a ghostwriter for many different people, whether it's paid or not paid. I genuinely just enjoy the filming and fashion and traveling. Like fashion, filming, and fitness are the things that I love the most. So like this is a crazy concept right here. Filming a podcast, it's an art, and how you articulate yourself, like learning how to speak, but going on topic with the question about fashion, where I see myself with that, it's helping other people create brands similar to like how Jesse has this thing going with. For sure. And I also have a media agency, Cousin J Media, where I want to be like virtual real estate or virtual hospitality service for you if you need your services and that. Whatever need you need, right? That's what I want my team to develop for you. So if you need help posting on TikTok, that's what I want to do. I relate that to the clothing as well. Like if you need help with finding a manufacturer, like anything I can do to help assist you and make your life easier, that's what I want to do. On top of that, Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, I want to walk runways. I want to do all that. I'm a model. She wanted me to be a model. And so like I'm working on my image and getting better, For sure. I know like I'll be dressing kind of like bummy. So that's just the Sacramento in me. Like I always keep a little bit of me as much as possible. A lot of people seeing the realist Jay, but I am the real Cousin Jay now. I've deleted everything off my social media, and for different reasons, yes, spring break got into we did some stuff with Bonnie, and unfortunately, YouTube didn't like that, and so that wisened us up a little bit more, try to be more mature. And I wasn't around like the right guidance. Meaning, like, I don't know if it was malicious or not. I'm not going to say it was, but it just I had a team full of immature me's. Okay, you know what I'm saying, and so I need to be around people that are more mature than I am. I don't want to be around people that are just focused on girls and stuff like that. Yes, we can be affiliated and associated, do content with people of the opposite, but I think it's the way that we approach it. We got to go across it in a certain manner, where it's like we we have to uplift our one. I feel like the girls are undervalued and they're unappreciated, and they get way less shine onto them. And so like it's like we don't have to just affiliate ourselves with girls that do
OnlyFans.
yeah.
Or you won't find me here.
Or I mean, living in Miami, like it's nearly impossible to not do content with someone who does that, or they secretly do it. They have like a EOF or like one of those back pages that they do live showcasing things.
Well, let me switch it to pivot a little bit more. Why do you think when people reach a certain point in quote unquote fame, start switching up on their OG friends?
I think a lot of times friends that change up with the talent. From my perspective, like a lot of people before I posted a location when I first was from Sacramento, visited LA. I'm like, yo, I'm in LA right now. Just by putting the location there.
Yeah.
Like Venice Beach. People are like, oh, you made it. So like, what do you mean you made it? Just because you went and stepped out of your comfort zone? You don't make it by just visiting a location. You made it to a destination, but that doesn't mean your journey is there in separate. So for me, firstly, like I lose a lot of friends, quote unquote friends, partners, simply because I keep it real. Like if I notice you're doing something wrong and you need to seek therapy, you need to, like fix your laces, anything. Yeah. Booger in your nose, I'm the type of friend to tell you that you got a booger in your nose. Whether I know you or not, like you actually got a booger. Oh, I do? No, I'm sure. Oh, okay. But you know what I'm saying? But if you got something wrong going on, like, then I'm gonna let you know. And I generally want the best for everyone, but not everyone wants the best for me. That's okay. I gotta live with that.
You say how it is. And then since you branched out, started doing your own thing, do you think Jesse made the right move to lead NELK that?
Well, I don't know his whole scenario. Like him and I have had our conversations, and I don't need to disclose certain information, but it's all perspective. Not everything you see on the internet is what it is in general.
Yeah.
There's always three sides of the story, three sides of a coin.
I asked you that question because he branched out and he's doing phenomenal. He looks like his mental health. He lost weight, right? Like he's actually doing a lot in his version.
Well, he's always wanted to do that. It's just sometimes you have to sacrifice or feel like you have to sacrifice to help someone else with their journey. But, it's at the end of the day, it's about your journey as well at some point. And so we're glad he's able to like really crush in Bloody Sunday. He actually just sent me a care package of his merchandise, and he's down and send it every single time he has a new drop. Shout out to Jesse. That's my favorite NELK boy. I mean, technically speaking, is he a NELK boy? I don't know, but he's the first person to put money in my pockets in this industry. So,
why do you think people go so broke overnight when they start reaching let's just say a sort of fame? They start making some income, but they're broke. They end up broke so quick. The life stuff,
doing content.
Well,
because people don't usually go in starting with jobs similar to myself. You're trying to self-employ yourself. Selling candy is what I did. I went broke like 4 or 5 times. How I'm broke, like 3 weeks ago. When I had $47 in my bank account. Then the next week I'm at 5. And then, you invest in a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. No, yeah, seriously, like, you have to go all in. And I see for me, not speaking for other people, you know, how I looked at it is you're going to only make a certain amount of dollars an hour working for a certain company, like a typical company is like $13, $17. I don't see that being, I feel like there's a better risk in me taking $0 and with an upward of what analysts announce what social media is. We all are seeing, I mean, the type of money these streamers are making. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the biggest things ever. So the chat's wondering, why don't you find a better job than Planet Fitness, something in trades, you know?
Well, that was the only thing I was hiring, dang.
You know, you just got to do what you got to do. And so I'm aware that broke is a mentality. It's a mindset. Being broke is a mindset. When I was homeless, couch surfing, I could have got a job. Yeah, I outsourced and I negotiated ways to stay at people's places. I would walk their dogs. I would clean their house. I would paint. You know, whatever I could do. I'm an artist at the end of the day. So, and that's why I created a brand. Curls of artists, catering to people who are creative and they're trying to pave a way for them to just be where they want to be. Music, create, you know, podcasting is a form of art. It's the way you articulate your words. People love that. You know, people love my voice. And I mean, you're, like I said, you're a pretty awesome guy. So, like, I'm quite sure people love your voice too.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, the chat, I'm on TikTok Live right now, and yeah, they rocking with you, man. You got it.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
When do you know it's the right time to move, to leave, to branch out? Like, I'm not talking about just NELK, but it's like when you think you have to outgrow something, when do you find it the right time? Or do you leave it until it falls apart?
Some people are different. Some people wait until it's like the worst case scenario. You know, some people leave right away when it's like you're not seeing the. I guess for me, it just depends how much I'm invested in to a project. I'm putting all my money into something I really want it to work, so I'm gonna go to the fullest extent. But now, like, say for instance, years ago, I'd give you 100 chances to like fuck me over. You know what I'm saying? And then now, I'm more into like you can like 5 to 10 times, and then even more present now. Many that was months ago. Now, you went to one pass, and then you're gone. And so that's why I have a lot of people in my life. You know, I'm brutally honest, and yeah, man, I'm brutally honest. I cannot lie to you. You know, something or troll, yes.
Yeah.
You know, for you know, we do pranks on social media. You know, make clothing, do like it's all marketing at the end of the day. And so you just, yeah, man, that's that.
Up to date, what's the biggest betrayal I think that hurt you the most? Or yeah.
You know, I don't need it. Obviously, you need it in business contract to stick to my word. Like my word is my bond. So if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And it seems like a lot of people give you false hope and false realities, and they're lying to you just to, you know, extort or milk you from your personality or your resources and stuff like that, generally speaking. So, yeah, like betrayal as far as like, yeah. What was your question again? Sorry, I get cooked sometimes.
With betrayal,
Yeah.
do you up to date? What was the one betrayal that hurt you the most that you can remember vividly?
Oh, like one of my man's like, you're in a 2-man. This girl is not mine. It's just a simple principle fact that they hooked up with a girl maliciously as I was like helping their partner in that moment. Like get better from like romance stuff like that on the night out. So like logically, like you got me fucked up, but on top of that, like, you know, it's kind of like a tough one.
Right.
Like I know I compartmentalize my feelings. None of these girls are ours.
100%. Amen.
So it's like an unsaid thing, you know. So like we were communicating on certain aspects of certain things. So it can You know, because a lot of people are trying to compete with me, but they're competing with themselves because I'm better at being human than most people
Mm.
because I can take accountability. I nowhere in any shape or form stand out perfect. I'm working on perfection,
Mm.
but nothing can be perfect. You know, I've made mistakes. Do I have any regrets? No, because that's what's making me turning me into the man I want to become. You know, the stories and the lessons that I've learned in my 25 years of living, I can now pass that on to my son or daughter if I rap his story. Look, my woman, you know what I'm saying? And chat saying that, Jay, you changed. We all see it. Of course I changed. I had to grow up. In order to become a better person, you have to, I think, if you're doing the same thing constantly, and you're not seeing change, you have to change in order to see a change. And I want to be the change.
Let's tune it up a little bit.
Yeah.
When was the first moment you felt disrespected while being on?
Can you please reframe that part?
So, when was the first moment you felt disrespected or embarrassed while being on NELK?
Disrespected. I mean, I wouldn't say I felt disrespected. It's an interesting question to ask there.
Because I always see people saying, "Oh, people switched up on Jay or Jay switched up on NELK and stuff." So I asked this question. Yeah, they
I said to answer your question, like, I don't.
It's like for the truth for you being like,
Oh, I don't think switch up. I don't switch up. I get real. Like, I'm the type. I told Kyle he has a team full against me. Like, respectfully, that people, I can understand people take that as disrespect, but I'm a real ass nigga. And if you can't take that, I'm not saying he took, I don't know how he took that. And that was many years ago.
yeah,
But what I'm saying is, like, I'm going to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong from my perspective, whether I'm CEO or not. I'm going to allow you to know what you're doing right because I want you to do better.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whether that's in personal life, do business. But one thing I'll say is that business has no filter. So you need to learn how to compartmentalize your feelings. And, you know, nobody owes you anything. I don't think anyone owes me anything that I don't have or that I haven't got. So that's why I'll become a fighter. So I don't get the money that I deserve. And even then, I don't think you make the most money where you work. I think you make more money off the sponsorships and things. Well, you got to connect the dots.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just rely on wherever you work. You work every day. You got to, like, if you have a really good relationship with the owner or the manager, you can get a bigger raise, $2-3 more. It's all politics. If people like you, then you can win more. If people don't like you, then you feel me? You're cooked. So you got to, like, if your boss doesn't like you, generally speaking, that's when you should leave.
Jealousy. Obviously, there's going to be jealousy in all social media, right?
When you look like this, for sure.
Talent, looks, you know? And I feel like, me personally, I feel like jealousy comes from insecurity because they can't recreate what you already create.
I'm sorry, I'm a pretty young fly nigga from Sacramento. I'm sorry.
It could be sorry. Yeah, no, it could be personality, it could be looks.
I'm sorry I look this pretty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
How quick or what can you describe or explain an experience where you witnessed or felt like someone was jealous of what you had? Was that?
I literally heard people say behind my back as I'm walking, like, yo, right behind me, like as I'm walking with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm jealous of Jay. Like, what is he doing? Like, why does he like always, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm speaking, if the shoe fits, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I look past that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he never been that serious. This is not a competition to me. This is like, we're not here for the box. We're here to get money and feed our families. That's why I'm here. Like, I don't operate my business off if you can pull more than me. I'm speaking in general, like, this can apply to anyone. Like you gotta. A lot of people in this industry, they definitely run their business. Chase, you know what I mean? Like fucking 4-year-olds.
That makes sense. How lied or racism? How big is racism in content creation? Is it that big? Is it there's a lot of racism in content, okay, and social media?
Content creation,
Yeah.
it can be. But
I asked that question because I just feel like
you ever experienced?
oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. As there
You're Hispanic or Mexican?
well, funny enough, when I was in Benihana literally yesterday, this is why I told you when now that you guys know my first job was Benihana year I am back to Chicago. Literally me and my coworker, he got the order wrong. This guy came up, we started speaking Spanish because he's more fluent in Spanish. I'm bilingual. He told him, don't speak Spanish in front of me. You're in my country. And I just said, yo, he doesn't understand that much English. He speaks broken. He's like, I don't give a fuck. You're in my country. You're also going to speak English too.
Oh wow.
So to me, that was the first time near Miami. I'm like, I'm from Chicago where it's like liberal and Republican, which I don't really care. But that's why I ask you.
Well, yeah, I don't really politic. There's obviously things that go on, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's what I'm saying. Because I always feel like social media, if it's YouTube, you clip it. And that's why I like streaming and live TikTok, because like it's actually happening in real time.
Oh no, the people are gonna like in general like see exactly how people are. Like people are gonna get exposed.
Oh yeah.
Because like, you know, everybody's trying to do this shit, quick money, but you get the money. The faster you get it, the fastest you can lose it. Because you know, I can go on a stream for 24 hours and like keep the same energy. Other people can do it, and then they're gonna get exposed if the camera stays open the whole time.
Oh, 100%.
It's hard. It's exhausting, mentally exhausting, but I feel like I trained myself from like helping Salim, helping Kyle, helping Katie, helping many different creators that you guys don't even know behind the scenes because of their media. And, you know, yeah, man, it's not easy, but I learned to make it look easy because I love it. Like I pretty much don't work for free, like for 2 years. Like, yeah, I got compensated with food, you know, riding around together. But, you know, when you're on come up, it's hard. As a creator, you're not making money like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you started off with no investor. I don't have an investor. You feel me?
Why do people become so inconsistent on social media? Everyone says, I want to be this, I want to be that.
Because
After too long,
they want it. That's just talking. If you want to be something, you're going to press live. You're going to press go. You're going to figure it out. You're going to do whatever you got to do to get it done. People don't want it. People say they do. They come around for like 2 months, 3 months.
Mommy, Daddy, yep. Mommy, Daddy. I know you told me before you never regret anything, wouldn't rechange everything. But if there's one moment you could have switched, one moment you could have cooled yourself out of, what moment would have that been?
That fat one. But it was warm. No.
All right, everybody has like a chubby chaser, bro. Everyone has that experience with it. You know, she's not 280, she's not a lady, right?
Yeah, I mean, if she's not 280, she's not a lady. Nah, she's a woman. I'm not, you know, what a time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. Moment of truth. Why did you depart from NELK? Everyone's asking about that. I have to ask.
That's probably the number one question I get on my lives. I never left. Same answer. I never left.
There you go.
I never left.
Moment of truth. There you go. He never left.
I don't know what that means to, you know, but that's the truth.
Cousin Jay, how do you want to expand your own brand?
Lead by example. Post every day. Well, I mean, and just help people create content that they want to create. Help people chase their dream. You want to do football or go to school and make video content, then let's do it. You want to make eating food videos, travel videos, let's do it. You want to be a skater, you want to be anything you want to be, you want to be a podcaster, then come join my team and let me help assist you. Because, I mean, with my 7 years of work and experience in this entertainment industry with filmmaking and editing, I know how to do it. It's just, do I want to do it for whoever I'm working with? And I only want to have like a certain amount of people that I work with. I don't want a lot of people that's like um, working with, if that makes sense. Like,
None for sure.
clientele, I want it to be very like, we have a whole system for you and really care and package everything up for you. Like, yeah, man, that's me. They said Bro's talking to himself.
I am. But with loneliness to, you said it's lonely at the top. What does Cousin Jay tell himself when he's feeling down? That
I look in the mirror. I wake up every morning. Maybe not every morning, but when I got the energy and I'm hydrated, I'm like, damn, you a pretty ass nigga. I look in the mirror. I promise you,
yeah,
99.99999 people not look themselves in the mirror and say, hey, I'm beautiful. They have to put it on their mirror just to tell them that they're beautiful. They can't say it to themselves. I can look in the mirror and be like, yo, you a sexy ass motherfucker.
So office, there you go.
I had to take my shirt off. I'm like, you a sexy ass motherfucker. And like, you have so much potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you are going to make it. And
There you go.
you know what I mean?
What's the best way to pick up a girl here in Miami?
Dog.
Not a wife. Pick up just a regular shorty. For guys that can't get,
Are you saying like literally pick up?
no,
Just the consent.
like to actually flirt with a girl, like to actually, get her IG, get her number.
Be black.
Oh,
Get a spray tan.
all right. So just be in the sun for 10 minutes. Well, at least for me, I'm already brown, so
Hey, there you go. Yeah. I start closer.
I'm half an Aztec already, so it doesn't really matter at that point.
You know what I mean?
But Cousin Jay, since I know I'm asking you a lot of questions and I don't want to be putting you in the vulnerable, what's a question you have for me that you would want to put me on blast to? Because it's a give and exchange thing. So if you have something for me that you want to ask the head to as well.
Well, are you married?
I'm not.
Would you ever want to be married?
I do, but I believe in love just internally. We change every 5-10 years. So the girl I was with, it's not the same girl if I were to meet her again.
So do you think that love is conditional?
Yep.
Do you think love is not just a verb, it's you looking in the mirror? That is a Kendrick Lamar bar. But that's a bar, though. Love is not just a verb, it's you looking in the mirror. It's pretty hard. Let's look into that. But, no, I mean, like, so you moved here from Chicago.
Yeah.
You're all in on this podcast.
100%.
Is it going to work?
I already see it, yeah. It's going to work regardless. I truly believe that I am going to be the best interviewer of all time. I truly believe in the Maori.
Let's do it together. Let's join the Dream Squad.
I mean, whatever the way it takes me, as long as the same mentality is there, I'm always game. But I truly believe, generally, I came here, left everything over there, just like how everyone says. But I truly believe in the bottom of my heart, I'm going to be the best interview of all time. I don't know when, but I already know it's room for.
Yeah, he's got to up your production. Maybe. Like, some streamers, they have like very low production, but it's just like what they're saying. And the activities are just crazy. So like maybe it's not that. I mean, because we filmed the videos on iPhone 2 years and like 13 million views plus.
What personality, right? Like, forever.
If you have personality, which you have, it's just maybe the audience has caught on entirely like a huge wave yet. Yeah. You just need to find a platform, collab a little bit more. That's the beautiful part about doing podcasts. Yeah. You're naturally, especially if you're collaborating with different people, you always get a new audience. But then that can be hard when you're starting off. Like if you're not on someone's platform, just ship that over, or you already had a previous platform. Because you're taking like a different approach from other people, which is pretty ballsy. Like you're pretty much, you have the talent, you have the personality and the persona that you've created. So you're like, I'm just going balls to the wall and I have a voice, so I'm going to do it. I give you credit on that. It's like, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's like you, bro. You've had this in 7 years, and it's like a roller coaster, right? You're at peak, you're at the bottom, you're at the peak, you're at the bottom. But the thing is, you're still continuing, right? Other people, I feel like anyone that's criticizing now or has, I'm not saying they have, they couldn't survive in your shoes for a bit.
Oh, I promise you, they can survive for 3 months. If people have to sleep in their car, people have to, couch surf random people and tell, you got to pretend to your family that, you're just sleeping at friends' houses and that everything's good, but you're embarrassed to tell your parents because then they will tell you to move back. And then that's why I didn't tell my mom what I was doing, because I know that parents just don't understand. You know, and we might not understand how we think we want them to understand when we're older, because then, you know, history repeats itself, and we might find ourselves, you know, everybody says, well, not when I grow up, I'm not going to raise my kids this way. But then, you know, you get so protected because you took the life to build the way you had. But then I don't want to be the type of parent that controls my kids to where they don't have their own life and they try to go chase their dreams, and I fuck that shit up from. I don't want to be that. I want to give them, I want to be the outlet to remember. I want to just remember where I came from so I can let them do their thing and fail forward. And if they have, you know, if things don't go their way, they always have the opportunity to come back.
Let me ask you this, just because I'm actually curious of this, because it's funny. Who's actually the funniest NELK member to you? Like, actually genuinely funny that actually cracked you up. Like, genuinely.
Williams the funny about.
Really?
Yeah.
One thing that just top
Sober soon.
sober something? Okay.
So no one's touching. That's why I chose to film with. And that's why we were able to get 30,000 followers. Live personality mix, Slinger and Chaps.
Why didn't you do stand up? I feel like if someone, not even just like Salim, I'm just saying like a lot of content creators could do stand up comedy. Like, they're just genuinely funny, I think.
I tried to get Slim in there, but he tried it. It wasn't right for him. You think I could do stand up? I don't know.
I mean, you're energetic.
You think I put my mind to? Yeah, but like, I just wouldn't think about that myself.
Yeah.
I mean, should we try it?
You could do some set, bro. So go in the middle of Breako and just get a mic, get a speaker, and just do this like stand up comedy.
Or how about we do that? We do a stream on my TikTok or Twitch. It's like before I did they VIP.
Yeah, dude. Like, what? Why don't you pay your bills?
No, I paid my bill every time. It's just comes to a time where, you know, reality is reality.
Cousin Jay, the MILF Slayer. What's up with that, bro?
What you mean by that?
The MILF Slayer, bro. That's what everyone's saying. Like, you are the godfather of picking up mothers.
Oh, yeah, we have to uplift our women, our mothers. We came from a woman, so why would we not take care of her?
You're Rizzy moms. Do you think, is that a gift that you were touched by
I
now?
would say really, I would say I communicate in it. My communication with, and it, you know, I listen to my elders, and so I know what the elderly want.
So if you ever piss off anyone that listens to this live stream, if you piss off Cousin Jay, he will go after your mom. Forget about anything. He will go after your mom.
You guys hear this guy?
Never disrespect Cousin Jay, because he will respectfully get your mom. Respectfully, though.
I had girls that I was talking to, like, they're like, they moms. They say, you Timu Cop. I had girls, mom, like, I feel like your moms really wanted me for real. Like, I don't want to go too much depth on this.
Yeah.
For just hide your mom. Just hide your mom.
Sober. What kept you sober for some? You're partying out late. You're doing all this crazy stuff. What is it? Temptation, or are you just disciplined, or why are you sober?
Family. That definitely ruined a lot of my family. Like, a lot of people are gone because of that. So, yeah, I just learned from my peers and learned from the past. Not everything. Yeah, it's just, you don't need to drink to turn up. You know, I just get shit done. Like, it was definitely challenging because I realized graduating high school that everyone's drinking. Oh yeah, 90% of people we run into, it said bros violating moms. No, but I know.
Allegedly.
No, yeah, like I genuinely noticed that, like, lost my train of thought. See, multitasking. Ori,
Moms that you're respectful for.
you gotta be. Oh, yeah, man. We came from me.
Cousin Jay.
It's lagging. Go ahead.
Is there any questions that they're asking that?
Any questions that you guys want to know before we get up out of here? They're saying the service is like 2 out of 10 today. That's why it's super low. Hey, we tried it. I'm going to leave it here. We're going to lock in. I love you guys. Oh, also, you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on TikTok, because that's how we got in contact. You and I. And then,
Social media's crazy.
yeah, Real Cousin Jay on TikTok. Also, Twitch, Real Cousin J _ for now. And then YouTube, Cousin J Live, man. That's how we do it.
Wait, last question that's just on the cameras rolling. What do you think about Chicago?
very cold, windy city. I say the Dean is cool. Y'all got the Dean. You know.
Saying that because I'm Mexican.
Yes, I am actually.
Respectfully,
Or sorry, you call me. You call me. Damn, sorry. You got me.
But have you ever heard about regional Mexican music like Peso Pluma? Peso Pluma, yeah, like Hector de la N.
You know Mike Towers?
Of course, but he's Puerto Rican.
What's the difference? Tell me, inform me.
Actually, you're right. It's still Latino music, but it's reggaeton, not regional Mexican music. You know, that's what I say. But if you ever have to bump it, if you ever go to Chicago, you gotta listen to Hector de la N. He's a good singer and stuff like that.
Spanish community, bro. I want to really put on for the